Hey, my creators, it's your girl Tina, and welcome back to the channel, family. Today is National Scrapbooking Day, and if you didn't know, now you know. Go grab your scissors, go get you some glue, pull out some paint, some crayons, some scissors, some paper, take out your journal, your glue book. Today is all about creating. Can somebody tell him thank you? All right, you all. I want to show you this make. It was inspired by this Mercy stamp set that was gifted to me. And I chose to use "The Lord is good, His mercy endure forever." Psalms 105. This is a paper tray ink stamp set, and I absolutely love it. I pulled out the Sparkle and Company white mason jar tags. You all remember these from Joann's? Oh my goodness, went crazy. It was marked 97 cents, but I remember I paid 20 cents for these because they was like marked down, like everything go, right? All right, so let me show you what I just created. I made some tags with that stamp. Oh my goodness. The Lord is good. His mercy endure forever. Love it. And then I pulled out my wax seal because I wanted to play with some wax today. Right. And then, so I used this little trim here, ribbon, and I took the wax and I put it on top of it to hold it in place. This is what you're going to tie around a little small package. Okay. Now, not only was this stamp the inspiration behind this little project right here, but I wanted to try my hand at the flop method. So I pulled out my Bree Reese watercolors and I just flopped the watercolor on the tag. And I really, really like it. I thought I was going to have a hard time like with this method, but I think I like it. And then I put another wax seal there, right? So here's another one. And what I like about it is that each one is different. Oh my goodness, look at that. Purplicious. So you all, with this one, I use one purple wax bead. And you see it didn't really fill out all the way. With this one, I used two. So it's a slight difference. All right, here's another one. Now with this one, I chose to use a different twine instead of ribbon. I also use you all that tiny background stamp that Don H creates, gifted me. I love it. All right, let's continue on. Here's another one. Okay, and then you all, I wanted to try in yellow. Y'all know I've been on a yellow kick, right? It's spring. Stop playing. Yes! Now, here's the difference. I use the same flop technique, but you can't really see the different layers in the yellow like you can the purple. But I still love it, right? So this is the hang element that you're going to tie it around and attach it to a little package. This one, I chose to burn tool in my wax seal. And I love the way that came out. All right. Another one. Yes. All right, you all. So those are the tags that I created. But I did not stop. I decided to make a card. Love it. Yes. This is a card. Okay. There's one card. Here's another card. And it's just plain on the back. Right? And then I attached a wax seal to the card. I'm telling you, that little tiny background stamp, man, it brings life to a project. I really like that little stamp set. Cute. So I made 4 purple cards. And then you know, I had to hit it with the yellow. I love the yellow too. Now here, I just chose that white wax. And I like the way it came out. I put some trim, lace, or I guess it's just called trim at the top. And this is a card again. You could write a message. Here's the second one. And here is a third one. Again, this is with the burnt tool. Love the way it came out. All right, so I know somebody's going to say, how did you make the card? So I'm going to show you how I made the card, and I'm going to show you how I did the flop technique with the watercolors. All right, so we're just going to move this over here to the side for a minute. Okay. And we're going to come in. We got our watercolor ready. This is the watercolor. And we're going to do it in yellow. I already stamped out the sentiment on here. Now, there's no rules or anything, you all. All you're doing is flopping the watercolor on this tag. And you want to kind of just keep it in the middle, because I'm not doing the one where I colored the whole entire jar on this one, right? But on these, I did the flop where I just put it in the middle. Okay? So I'm going to show you how to just flop it in the middle. That little technique. Okay? We're going to use the yellow. We're not going to use the yellow. We're going to use the purple so that you can see the difference in how the different layers dry, and you can see the variation. I really like the purple in this technique better, simply because you can see the layers of the purple, because I went in twice. This is not a one-step flop. This is a two-step flop. But if you look at the yellow, it'll appear that it's just a one-step flop. But actually, I went in twice on that one too. So we're going to do the purple, and I'm going to show you. Let's get ready. Okay. All you do is, now let me say this. Usually when I watercolor, I mist my paper so I could break up the fibers to get ready to receive the paint once I put it down. I tried that with this, and it warped the paper, because this is not watercolor paper or anything. It's just a regular tag, right? It's not made to hold wet mediums. And then the paper started, when I went in with the second flop of watercolor, it started peeling. So this time, the second time I tried it, I just went in on dry paper. Okay, so we're not going to pre-moist. We're just going to go in with dry paper. All right, here we go. You just going to move that brush. You just flopping. That's all you're doing. Now, if you are sensitive to sound, hold your ears or fast forward, because we're going to dry this. Here we go. All right, this is the first layer. And you could see how it just flopped and it began to run. I love that. It's a worn look. All right, so now we're going in with our second one, right? If you like it just like that, you do not have to go in a second time. I'm going to go in a second time. All right, I just flopped flopped the paint. Here we go, drying. All right, there you go. So this is the tag. Look at that. Oh, I love the way it dried. Some of it is dark purple. Some of it is almost like a black in some spots. But you can see the variations of the purple, right? All right, so now I'm going to show you how I created the card. I took this scoreboard. And the first thing we're going to do is just score this tag along here, right? Real simple. Okay. Just line this up. All right, and then we're just going to score. Okay. And there we go. And then we're going to take a second tag and we're going to marry them together from the top, from the lid of the jar. We're going to marry these two jars together, just like this. Make sure it lines up even. Give it a few seconds to catch. Right? Okay. You all, my sinuses are draining today. I woke up like this and I don't know why and where it came from, because I wasn't congested. I wasn't dripping. I didn't have no drainage before I laid down, but this is what I got this morning. All right, so there you go. You have a card. It's scored. And then you're just going to release these fibers, right? So that the card can open and close. And then you just go in with whatever extra that you're going to embellish the card with. As you can see from my cards, I went in with some trims, right? I went in with some ribbon. Okay, so you can embellish it however you want, but this is your card. I just had fun with that, y'all. I really did. I'm loving Brie Reese. So I have several forms of watercolors. I have the watercolor pencils. I have watercolor brushes. I have this Brie Reese watercolor. This by far is my favorite. Not only because it's liquid, I like it simply because of the what's the word? I like it because it's vibrant. It's a rich watercolor. Usually when I do watercoloring with my pencils, I get a more light, kind of like wet look, very pale. I had to put down several layers to get a rich color or make the color rich. And so that's what I love about Brie Reese. Her watercolors, oh my goodness, they fire. They are fire. Which one do you like, the yellow or the purple? Tell me. Do you like with the tool, melted in the wax seal, or without? Do you like the one with no wax seal or with a wax seal? Can somebody share my video and tell everybody that today is National Scrapbooking Day and Tina will be playing all day? Come over and join me. Can you leave me a comment and let me know if you plan to hang with me today? Are you going to be here for a little while? Tell me what you think about my mason jar tags and my mason jar cards. And most of all, remember, the Lord is good and his mercy endureth forever. Give me thumbs up, please. Leave me a comment, share this video, and if you have not hit that subscribe button, come on and join the family. Can somebody say it's National Scrapbooking Day? Wash them hands, stay blessed, and create at least today. I'll see y'all in a few minutes on the next video.